Hello, it's Professor Kim Nelson with the Joy Design Department at FIT. Doing another Rhino tutorial. This one is for maquettes, for JD239. Doing an earring maquette in support of our classwork today. Don't have headphones, so I apologize in advance for the quality of the sound. I was saying in class today that approaching a maquette, usually I think of it in terms of a block of soap or a flow along surface approach, or separate motifs, separate elements. This particular design I'm going to consider to be single elements. I have already brought in the image in the form of a picture frame. So I'm going to draw my elements. I have an element here. And an element here. It is my usual habit with Rhino. I'm overlapping and taking things farther than they need to go. I never want to come up short. Okay. Actually, I'm going to split this one here. Point option. I'm going to let that rounding happen as an issue of the form and not in the drawing so much. So I'm going to make that come out a little bit and make that come out a little bit. Those will be poly curves because I extended them, so I'm going to rebuild them now. 11-4 should handle it. Rebuild these two as well, just they're easier to work with. And I will actually going to lock this so I keep selecting. Turn on the points. And adjust those points. Do the same thing here. So these are my first two elements that I'm going to draw, at least. I'm going to make them into a four-sided surface. That's always a good idea in Rhino, since that's what Rhino appreciates. Okay, so that gives me a four-sided drawing that I can use to model it. Also going to put in my sphere, my pearl. I think this is about a 14mm pearl. Yeah. Go ahead and just model it directly. Solid sphere, center, snap, diameter 14. I can delete the curve. And I'll go ahead and draw the shape of the bell, the cap. I'm really about getting it drawn as quickly as possible, more than anything else. Draw a line from the center of the pearl, straight up, and use it to fill it. We'll go ahead and trim this off. And actually, I want to fill it the other direction. I want to preserve that side. And fill it again. And fill it again. Alright. Fill it again. And we're going to match this curve. Tendency, so I get a little bit of fluidity across here. Turn on point. Grab that point and move it over a little bit straight so I get a little softer rounding there. Done. Done. Join. And history. So I can do a revolve command. Starting from the end. 360. I need history. When I started that command again. Turn off history. Okay, it's a little too small. So we'll move this out to the side until it goes in. That has fluting on it in the drawing. I want to be able to lay out that fluting. Somewhere along here is the edge. I assume it's right here. Join those together. I'm going to do a polar array. I'm going to want my front C plate for that. Use center snap, grab the center of the cap, and let's give it 20 items. Come in and delete every other curve. And that should be a reasonable approximation of that fluting. So I've got that. Now I need to give myself a jump ring. I'm going to go ahead and boolean these two together. Oh, there must be an opening in this, so cap planar holes. Yeah, there were two slight openings because I moved the curve to the side, which opened up the top and bottom when I was adjusting the shape of the bell. There we go. Okay, I'm going to make a jump ring. Once again, use center snap. Push it up somewhere in the middle. Probably a 0.5 millimeter, 0.45. We'll go with half. History. Diameter 0.5. Okay. That looks small to me, for sure, but I will continue to work with it from that because it'll give me a better idea. Okay, I'm going to record history again. Pipe. I'll go for 0.9. That's better. Scale. A little too big. That's about right. I want to make sure I do have enough of a bite in here that it's valid. That's fine. Solid union. Don't need that curve anymore. So I've maquetted the pearl and its cap and its jumper. Now it's time to start playing with these surfaces. I am going to make a bi-rail sweep. Okay, I'm going to add slashes because I don't like the weird angles I'm working with here. I would like it to be more consistent. Okay. And I am going to rebuild it so I have an even placement of points. 10, 5, 3, 3 is good. So I have this. I am going to start to work with it. I need this to have a certain clearance off of this jumping. I need to have a 7/10 of a millimeter minimum, so I'm going to just move it 0.7. And then I'm going to mirror it with history. Actually, I'm not. Yes, I am. But not with history. I'm going to mirror this regular. And then I'm going to copy it with history. No project on my optics now. Okay. Okay. Now the problem is I'm going to have a hard time telling which one I just did. So I'm going to change this to another layer. And repeat the command. With history, copy. Now I'll delete that. And with this in place, now whatever I do with this surface should be carried on the lower surface. And that's going to be helpful because I'm about to do control point. I have my bar already set up. This is the lasso points. Let me select. This is this toolbar here. I've just docked it to the side. And this is the visibility, which is this toolbar docked to the side. So I have these in place. We'll start with this tail in here. And move it down. I want this end to move down fairly aggressively. Okay. Gotta look at how that looks. Problem is that's going to be jabbing into the ear, right? So that's not a really smart plan. So instead of changing the end of it there, I'm going to lift the middle of it. Making sure to move an entire row at a time. And you'll see that by doing this, get a kind of soft arc that's repeated above and below. Now I don't have to keep maintaining this relationship between the surfaces. I just thought it was a smart way to start. That side is done for now. Going to do a similar treatment over here. Biro sweep. Kind of control the direction here by adding a few slashes. And we go like we did the other one. And turn on points. Okay. Now this one I want to do a similar thing where I copy a lower piece into position. So actually we'll go ahead and repeat the same thing. I don't need it to be quite as robust is what I did before for the other. But I am going to want it to at least clear that. And I can once again mirror it for reference. And then copy it. Into position. You just drift it. Throw away the reference. And now I have the same kind of thing happening over here where I've got a similar thickness of material that I'm playing with. I want this to have a nice step down as it does in the drawing. A bit more down through here to get a little more dramatic. Overall, I want it to remain fairly level. I don't want to teeter or rock back and forth on the ear very much. And when it comes to this side, there's a feeling to me that this actually becomes higher. Than this side. So there's kind of a trade. It goes up higher here and comes down lower there. Okay. And once again, I want to tuck down at the end. Higher and then drops down. And I'll turn on these points and do the same thing here. I don't want to belabor it because I don't know if this is what I'm going to like or not. Alright? I want to get rid of these that have history now. So I'm going to cut them and paste them back in. Now these should not have history attached to them, which is going to allow me more freedom as far as what happens at the back of the piece. I'm going to pick an elevation somewhere in this area relative to the top view, set a C-plane to it. I'm going to grab these rows of points and project the C-plane. That becomes really pretty heavy and thick, which I don't love. But it is useful for part of the earring. Anyway, so. Using the shift key so things move straight up and down. I'll come back in now and give it back some of that form that it had before. Just not quite as much. Actually, I think I'll grab these two and project them again. So I gotta set the C-plane back to that elevation. Grab these two. Okay, that's not bad. This one. And just keeping an eye on the overall thickness. Okay, coming over to this side. Setting the C-plane into position here. Turning on these points. And the same thing, I kind of want to have a certain flatness to this piece on the back. Grab these rows of points, project them. Okay. I like there being a little bit of a rise here. So I'm going to keep that. Accentuate it a little less. Now I made a copy. I did not mean to make a copy of points. When I did the copying, I made a mistake on the keyboard. Okay. I don't want, I don't understand why it's doing that. C. I want to delete input objects. Yes. Okay, that's what I have to do. I knew there was a mistake there. And now I'll move this. Okay. I like this. I like the fact that it comes up here, it drops down there. I think that's all very nice. Want a little more elevation here. And I want to bring this piece a little thinner. So I'm sculpting these two ribbons individually, trying not to overwork them, which can be a little tricky. Keeping a fairly consistent back to the piece so it sits uniformly on the ear. That's good. Okay. I'm going to grab my boxes now. The drawings I started with. I'm going to join them together. Extrude them straight up. Both sides. And trim them off. In theory, since I used ortho, should not have. I just extruded a border, duplicated a border. Yeah, it really doesn't want to break this. So, explode the extrusion. And try the surface. Okay. There have been some slight shift when I did the control point editing, so that these aren't completely intersecting anymore. Surface, extend surface. I need a smaller. It's right at 5. I'll put it at 0.3. And 0.3, and 0.3, and 0.3. That way these surfaces, I'll trim this off nicely. And trim these off nicely. And this should trim that off nicely. And so on. Okay, not perfect, not in the least. Don't want it to be. So there we go. Join this together and extrude. Gonna hope for better luck here, but not counting on it. No. So explode, explode. Extend surface. And then same process. I don't understand why it's fighting me there. I will just move on. Oh, I see why. Because these aren't tall enough. So I get to extend these up. Okay. Trim. And trim. hard to say why it's being so difficult. Doesn't really matter why, it matters that it is. I'm going to try with a curve. There we go. Remember, it always prefers curves to surfaces. And join these together. Good to go. Okay. Right, we're going to solid union these two pieces. Come over here, extract the surface, throw that away, join it back together, and surface edit tools, untrim holes. There we go. Take a look again with our jump ring. It's going to create something interesting here because I'm going to have to cut that away for a hole for that to pass through. It's going to be a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. I'll worry about that in a bit. So, now I have, I'm going to put these on the same layer as the rest of the ball. So I'm coming along. My maquette is progressing nicely. Going to do the next component, which is the middle. Now there's a fork in this where it kind of compresses down in. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to draw it as a single shape. Like so. Gotta come in here and extract an isocurve. That doesn't want to cooperate, so I'm going to grab this curve. Right C-plane, and I'm going to move it straight down. Since it's a straight up and down surface, this works fine. Okay. Do the same thing over here. Got to be careful about breaking out the back here. That's fine. A little bit of thickness, that's all I'm looking for. Going to extrude this straight up. And use it to trim off the ends. Going to draw a curve. And I have a couple of choices here. Take a look at the two ends of those. When I get a pretty good straight line here on it, I'm going to go ahead and set my C-plane to the viewport. To view. Start in direction. I want to curve upward. I'm going to project that now while I've got this set up. I want it to delete the input this time, so yes. So I have that. Now, I have something very odd going on here. Okay? Where that comes in and just plows in there. So I'm going to extract another isocurve. Just kind of grab off the end here. I would like this to come down and merge into this. Somehow. So split, point, grab it somewhere here. Lose that. Repeat the command. Somewhere here. Blend curve. I'm good with that. Join it together. Join it together. Turn this off. Move away. Rebuild. Turn the points on. I'm going to grab these and right C-plane, just move them straight up and down. Okay, if I'm doing control point editing, when I'm doing the maquette, I have to be pretty brutal about it. I don't have a lot of time. Okay. Going to do a viral sweep. Not bad. Okay. I want something that can come in here and take care of all of these, as we call them, back sheet. I think that would be very nice to me to do. I'm not really sure how to go about doing it though, so I'm not going to at this point. It's not worth my trouble. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to once again come into here. I'll just grab the edge of this whole thing here, and I will extract a nicer curve. Actually, I'll duplicate an edge and move this edge up into position. I want it to run into this corner. So I'll move from here and intersect. And I have two curves. Throw that away. I would like very much to have these have a nice kind of sympathetic shape at the end. The problem is I threw away this nice curve that I had. So I'm going to project it to C-plane. I'm going to extrude it down. I'm going to rotate my view so that feels pretty much straight on. Set my C-plane to the view. I'm going to grab the straight line. And it's going to be a problem. Pause. This is obviously moving too far. So that should cut without any problem. I see the difficulty. Oh, very cool. Use this curve. Trim that off. Okay, new. Extract an ISO curve from that corner. Use that ISO curve to trim this off. Throw that curve away because it lies. And the actual curve I need is from this end. Here. Re-extrude. Project. Not great, because I also need to trim off the end of this. I'm getting in a hurry and it's getting me in trouble. And extrude, project, out. Get that for now. And create a bi-rail sweep from these. Okay. Now my challenge is that these are all fitting perfectly into this. And perfectly fitting into this is a nightmare for me as far as working with the maquette any further. But doing a boolean, making them longer, is going to be more of a problem, so I'm going to leave it. Use these two curves. Trim this way. Join this together. I'm going to extract by right-clicking here. The innermost, the inside here of those two. We use this to trim away. It says no. Duplicate the edge because it always prefers an edge. Join those together and trim with them instead. Work just fine. Go ahead and try and trim. Oh good, it worked as well as I didn't have to go in and borrow edges again. Put this back together again. And join it into this. Okay, it would be lovely if that was a solid. It's not going to be a solid. Deleting all the curves because I don't need them. Bringing in my piece. And doing a solid union. Before I do that, I'll copy, paste, and group, and just put on storage layer. In case I want them later. Now, solid union. It's an awfully dark color. Okay. I want to put a post on this piece. So I want to come back here. 0, draw a line 12 millimeters long. Going to do a solid pipe. I want the cap to be round, and I want it to be 0.85. I'm going to move that into position where I would visualize this going into the ear. I would say somewhere there. I like that. Solid union. I'd like to know what the stones will look like, so I'm going to put a couple of round stones on this. I want these to go on the surface. I want to type in ONSRF. That's an object snap. Turn off the other object snaps though. I'm going to put one about here, and I'm going to say it's about 1.5 millimeters in diameter. Going to do it again somewhere up here. ONSRF. I want this one to be where the surface starts to curl over a little bit. Probably not there. Let's try it again. That's good. Let me get an intersection. Problem is I have curves on here. You need to ungroup bits of those. If you do an intersection and you have the lines drawn on your surface, it'll intersect your model with the lines and you get a whole lot of extra curves you don't want. So get down to just the model. Here's a couple of circles. Grab it all. Put it all in the same layer. Group it all together. And I'm done. Dimension make 2D drawing. Don't need the 3/4 view. These should be lined up. I'll double check them. They are. Like so. And I'm going to move this center to center. And I'm going to rotate it. And I'm going to move it over. Move all the drawings to 0, 0. Place a rectangle around it. I know you guys know the drill. Export from the top viewport only. W Illustrator. And save. And accept. And we're done. Thanks for watching.